Sarah Ray. Welcome to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Today I'm going to show you guys my complete vinyl collection. I do have videos on my YouTube channel that have my vinyls in them, showing you them, but they're multiple videos. You'd have to watch like 300 videos. I don't know. I have a lot. But in this video, I'm just going to show you all of them at one time. So that's what we're doing today. If you like the content I'm creating, please subscribe, hit the bell notification so it's turned on, like, comment, and let's get into this. So this is the first record I ever got. Of course, it's Lynyrd Skynyrd, and I got this quite a few many years ago. And if you've been with me for a while, you know that Ronnie Van Zant is an idol of mine. I absolutely adore him. Inside we have a drawing which was done by Dean Kilpatrick, their manager at the time before the plane crash October 22nd, which also killed Casey Gaines, Steve Gaines, Ronnie Van Zant, and the two pilots. The next one is Michael Jackson's Thriller, and this is an incredible album, period. And why it is worn on the side and what makes this album so special for me is that it is the original albums that was distributed in the 80s when it came out. I have a few albums like that are originals from the time period it was from, and I will point them out as we go. But Michael, of course, he'd be second. He is my other idol, so it's Ronnie and Michael. The next album I got is Taylor Swift's Reputation. This is the album that made me respect Taylor and become a big fan. Not that I didn't like her music before, but I wasn't like, I would never classify myself as a Taylor Swift fan back then. I'd just say that, yeah, Taylor's great. She has a lot of good music. But then this album came and I was just blown away. She did incredible, and she is completely beautiful. I mean, I thought that anyway. But the next album I have is Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. It is beautiful. It comes with this covering over top of it, and the album is on the inside, which actually has the original artwork that they wanted to go with inside for the album, which is pretty cool. Next album I got is Aerosmith's Greatest Hits. I have a few greatest hits here because sometimes I just don't know what record I want to get from these bands. And so greatest hits are my first go-to. Especially Aerosmith. There's so many Aerosmith songs I know and love that it's hard to just pick an album. This is Nothing Fancy by Lynyrd Skynyrd, and this is another one that is from the original produced line. And it's so special to me because of that reason. Billy Powell giving the finger. Incredible. The next album I got is AC/DC's Back in Black, which of course, that has to be the first AC/DC album you get. I have so many albums I want to get, so taking my time is the best way to go. The next record I got is A Star Is Born soundtrack. And the reason I have this, I normally don't get soundtracks, but this movie meant and still means so much to me because I understand what this man is going through in the end. I've been there. If you haven't seen the movie, I'm not going to give any spoilers away, but I also love Lady Gaga and she's incredible. So I love a lot of the songs that are in this movie, and Bradley Cooper can sing so beautifully. I had to get it. The next one is Motley Crue's The Dirt soundtrack. So this technically to me isn't a soundtrack because for me it's more like a greatest hits with one song that was made for the movie, which I really enjoyed that movie. So that's why I have this. The next album is Taylor Swift's Lover album. It is a great album, the opposite of Reputation. She's incredible. The next album I have is Bon Jovi's Crossroads album, which is a greatest hits type album. So it's the best of Bon Jovi. Next album is Street Survivors with the original album cover. And this is always hard to find, this album cover. even in CD form, this form, because they changed it to this. They did it out of respect for Steve Gaines' family and those affected by the crash, because this is the album that they put out during that time. Right after the crash, it went into production. It came out, and they were upset because if you notice, the flames go straight onto Steve Gaines here. And the families were really upset by this, so they changed it out of respect. And this is the inside cover. Ronnie there with his hat. Gary Rosington. The next album I have is Michael Jackson's Dangerous album. I have every Michael Jackson album except for History. I have History Volume 2. This is Dangerous. Such a great album. So the next one is History Continues. I just talked about this. I have this album. And then the other one is Invincible, which is actually my favorite record of his. I don't think many people understand the greatness of this record. It is incredible. Lynyrd Skynyrd's One More From the Road, which is a live album. One of my favorite live albums, to be exact. I love this one, and it stays permanently on my wall. I have This Is It. This has quite a good amount of songs on it. I love it so much. The next one is Queen. I've actually bought this album twice because I was at the store and I'm very forgetful. And I have so many records. It's hard to keep track of what you have and don't. That's why I have pictures of this on my phone. Half of it, so it's up close and I can read all the albums I have that on my phone. But I didn't have that at the time. This record is what made me do that, is because I saw Queen at the store and was like, oh my god, I have to get it. Come home just to find out I already had it. And my mom was like, are you serious? Because she's the one who paid for it, because I asked her. The next album is Michael Jackson's Greatest Hits Live, which is pretty cool. Something I really enjoy is his live performances. I think he's incredible. Then we got Eagles. You can't have a rock collection without the Eagles. Come on. This is their Greatest Hits album, because of course it's hard to pick again what albums to get first, so you just get them all. The next one here is Garth Brooks right here. I love this man. He's actually the first artist I can remember listening to when I was a kid. And so in this, it has No Fences, The Chase, In Pieces, Fresh Horses, and his Triple Live album, which is so great. Next album is Michael Jackson's Bad. Look at that man. So cute. And then we got Taylor Swift's 1989, the original record. I want to get all the originals of hers and her Taylor version ones so I can have it all. I think that'd be so cool. And then this is the inside. It just has pictures and the lyrics. The next album is Lynyrd Skynyrd's Icon album. Some great songs on here. Love that man. Alan Collins, such a great and underrated guitar player. He and Gary don't get the recognition they deserve. At least in my eyes, they don't. Then I got Bon Jovi's 7800 Fahrenheit album. Of course, you have to have this album. I have this one, and the next one is Slippery When Wet. Out of any Bon Jovi albums, those are the two I had to make sure I have in my collection. Now, next we got Def Leppard's Greatest Hit, the Vault album. So this is 1980 to 1995. Great album. Again, have to have a greatest hits. Next is Guns N' Roses. Speaking of greatest hits, their greatest hits. And this is the inside. Slash. Another one. So cute. Same with Axl. I'm totally fangirling right now, but it is incredible. This album has some great tracks on here, and some that I still need to listen to. Like, It Ain't Fun. I know I don't know that one. Since I Don't Have You. I don't think I've done that one yet. We've done quite a few Guns N' Roses videos that I kind of forget what reactions we've done and haven't done. Next album is another Guns N' Roses one. This is Use Your Illusion 1. And I got this one because it has my favorite song, Don't Cry, on it, which I do have tattooed on my body, and also a poster of it in my room. It is right there. The next one is Taylor Swift's Folklore album. Again, so beautiful. It's a beautiful record. I absolutely adore this record and the next one, which is Evermore. I think she did such an incredible job with these, especially because they are folklore. They're not her biographical type lyrics that we are used to. So I think that's pretty cool, and how incredible they were really speaks volumes. The next one is another greatest hits, Motley Crue's greatest hits to be exact. Again, drawings, pretty cool. Hi Finn, you want to say hi? You want to say hi? No? He's like, what are you doing? Anyway, you guys didn't need to know that. Oh, okay. Hello, what are you doing? Okay. Bye-bye. The next one is CCR, Greatest Hit. You cannot have a vinyl collection without CCR. Incredible. Some more Def Leppard, The Story So Far, Best Of. Again, another greatest hit. And then, very randomly, I do have, if I can get it out, Billie Eilish, which I'm not a fan of, but I did like some of the songs off of this album. I happened to be on YouTube and they were using a song from hers from this album, and I really liked it, so I listened to the whole album, and there's some songs that I really like on it. Then we got Fearless, Taylor's version, which such a great record, great original record, and her doing her version, so breathtaking, it really is. So you get to see all these photos from her concerts and just during that time. So great. And it has vault songs on it that are just incredible. The next album is another Taylor's version. It is Red. This record means so much to me, and that's because one of the songs on here, All Too Well, is just so important to me because I've been there. I know what she is singing about in this song, and it's right here. It's 10 minutes. Incredible. Next album is Lynyrd Skynyrd, Gimme Back My Bullets. Incredible album. A great album, great song. I know the majority of songs off of each one of Skynyrd's albums, Ronnie's era, and that's why I buy these records, because I do know a majority of them. And then we got Def Leppard. We have double the Def Leppard. We got On Through the Night and their next record after that, which is High and Dry. So I want to also get Pyromania and Hysteria, but it's a little difficult finding them. I'm going to have to get them online, but there's those. And now we're over here. The ones not in a home, in a little container like this. They're just hanging around. So, let me move these on over. Starting with AC/DC Power Up album. We actually reacted to all the songs on my channel. I adore this album. I got my dad to thank for buying this for me. It's just so incredible. I hope they tour. I'm waiting for it. I need to see them. Then we got some country here. The Chicks, formerly known as the Dixie Chicks. I am a Dixie Chicks fan, regardless of how people feel about them or what they've said. You know what? Everybody's entitled to their own opinions, their own thoughts, regardless if people are going to agree with them or not. I don't think they should get chastised for speaking their own mind, their opinion. There's people that do do it every day, and just because of who they were, they got hate for it. Next album is one my mom got me for Christmas. It is the Bee Gees, Spirits Having Flown. Look at my man Barry, looking good on that cover. So this album, I do not know a lot of songs off of this one. I think I only know 2, but that's okay. We'll listen to it at some point. And then we got the Dark Side of the Moon album, which, thanks to Dave Parks, I have it. Incredible. It's a little dusty here, but incredible album. I did a full album review on this album, and I'd like to put it on my Patreon, the full unedited version, and I think I'm gonna do that. But there's that album. The next one here is Metallica's Black Album, and that is thanks to Jared Wade. Thank you so much for sending me this as well. This album is hella incredible, and I'm glad I have it. I actually just bought another Metallica record, so I can't wait to get there. We got Def Leppard's newest record, Diamond Star Halos, which I enjoyed this record. I think some people, they didn't, and I don't know why. I think they did a great job trying to bring back their original sound. I think they did great, and the album cover is totally sick. It looks like it should be a card, like a playing card or something. I don't know. Next album is Slash featuring Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators. This is their 4th album. I haven't listened to it yet. I need to do some Slash. Maybe we'll do some on the channel. Let me know if you guys would want to see that. The next one is the very best of Bad Company. Gotta love Bad Company. Simon is so cute. I'm such a girl. The majority of my viewers are men, and they really don't care who I find cute. Next 2 are Led Zeppelin 1 and Led Zeppelin 2 here. My mom, when she saw this, she was like, that is such a classic. I was like, hell yeah. So I'm working on that. Next record is Frank Sinatra, his Christmas album. What you probably don't know about me is I'm a big Frank Sinatra fan. I also love Dean Martin, so I am going to work on getting more Frank Sinatra albums. I'd also like to get some James Taylor. So those are some people in the future I'd like to do. Here is Michael Jackson live at Auckland. I believe that's New Zealand, but it's like right here, where it says New Zealand on it. Such a great concert. Such a great concert series, which is History Tour. Incredible. I just wish I could have seen this man. I love him so much. Next album is Taylor Swift's Midnight album. Incredible album. I think there's only 1 or 2 songs on this album that I don't really vibe with, and that is incredible to have a type of record like that. Next album is another original. This is the James Guile Band live Blow Your Face Out. So this is an original from its time period, and that's why it's kind of worn. And same goes for this next one. It's an original, and that is Rat Out of the Cellar. I don't even care that it's beat up here. I'm not going to give it away. I'm not going to sell it. Would it be cool if it was mint? Yeah. Do you know how much that would cost? Jesus. So this does, for me, wonders, because I can listen to Out of the Cellar, and it has Round and Round, You're in Trouble, The Morning After, some of the songs that we've listened to so far. Such a great album right here. Next one is Blue Oyster Cult, Agents of Fortune. My dad bought me this. I thank him all the time for it. It's Cheap Trick. The last 2, I haven't opened this one yet, but we got Master of Puppets here. I just got this like last week. And then final record I have so far is Shania Twain's Queen of Me album. She just released this, and it is a beautiful record, if I do say so myself. So my records are in order of when I bought them. They're not in alphabetical order, if you couldn't tell. I don't know why I did that. every time I bought a record, I just threw it in order, and I kept it that way. I'd rather have it this way than alphabetical order. I hope you guys enjoyed this full look instead of having to look at those individual videos. Yeah, here they are in all their beauty and glory. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe and well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.